हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today is Friday. It is 22nd of August. It is Bhadra Masa, Hrishikesha Masa, Krishna Paksham, Chaturdasi Tithi. There are no Vaishnavas in the calendar. So if we are going to order Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Maitreya Rishi speaking to Vidura, so about how the Lord has created the universe, starting from the pradhana, from the unmanifest state to the manifestation state. And he also mentions whatever is manifested in front of our eyes, so that is called Maya. So Sava etasya sandrishtuhu sektihi sad asadatmika Maya nam mahabhaga yayedam nirmame vibhuhu. So this is manifested state is called Maya. And Kalamachat Mayam Gunamayam Adokshajah Purushena Atmabhutena Viryam Adatte Viryavan. Later on, the Lord has impregnated this material nature. Viryam Adatta Viryavan. Viryavan is the supreme personality of Godhead, Purusha, and he has injected mother Prakriti. So that is the way, in due course of time, these living entities will be manifested, or they have taken birth in different species of life and then continue their life. So further, Maitreya Muni is speaking that so far he has given just how it happens, and then here he also mentions that he is including the time factor into that, including time factor. So whenever time factor includes into that pradhana, the manifestations, the three material modes of nature, pradhana, and the time factor, and then later on the 16 elements like the five panchabhutas and also five tanmatras, five senses, and the mind, intelligence, ego, and consciousness, and five karanendriyas, hands, legs, and then so these will gradually emanate in due course of time by injection of the Lord's energy. So within that stages, different stages. So Maitreya Muni, he is mentioning about by the interactions of within this Prakriti or Pradhana, so the Mahatattva would be manifested. So after the Mahatattva, it is like the consciousness, it is now within the Prakriti. So that is called Mahatattva. At that time, the Lord, he injects all these living entities within that Prakriti. Likewise, that is injecting living entities in the sense the seeds. So likewise, he is mentioning. Okay, so we shall see what he is saying further. We are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 5, verse number 27. ततो अभवन् महत्तत्त्वम् अव्यक्तात् कालचोदितात् विज्ञानात्म आत्मदेहस्थं विश्वं व्यञ्जं तमोनुदः ततो abhavan mahattattvam. So thereafter abhavat, it came into the existence. What is that? Mahattattvam, the supreme sum total. Mahatattvam. Avyaktat Kala Choditat. So from the Avyaktat, from the unmanifested to the by Kala Choditat, by the interactions of the time, it came into the existence. Tato Abhavat Mahatattvam Avyaktat Kala Choditat. So Avyakta is the unmanifested, Vyakta is the manifested, that is Mahatattvam. Vijnanatma Atmadehastam. Vijnanatma Atmadehastam. Vijnanatma is the unallied goodness, the pure goodness. Vijnanatma Atmadehas or consciousness. Maybe Vijnanatma, so we'll take this one as unallied goodness in itself. Atmadehastam, situated on the body self. Vishwam, complete universes, and Vyanjan, it manifesting Tamonudaha, the supreme light. Supreme light is our Brahma Jyoti. So this is Tato Abhavan Mahatattvam Avyaktat Kalachoditat Vijnanatma Atmadehastam Vishwam Vyanjan Tamonudaha. The translation. Thereafter, influenced by the interactions of the eternal time, the supreme sum total of matter called Mahatattva became manifested. And in this Mahatattva, the unalloyed goodness, the Supreme Lord, sowed the seeds of universal manifestation out of his own body. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Can request Saranya Mataji to read the purport, please.
Hare Krishna. In due course of time, the impregnated material energy was manifested first as the total material ingredients. Everything takes place its own time to fructify, and therefore the word Kala Chodidat, influenced by time, is used herein. The Mahatattva is the total consciousness because a portion of it is represented in everyone's as intellect. The Mahatattva is directly connected with the supreme consciousness of the supreme being, but still it appears as matter. The Mahatattva or shadow of pure consciousness is the germinating place of all creation. It is pure goodness with a slight addition of the material modes of passion, and therefore activity is generated from this point. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. So here in this purport, Prabhupada is describing in due course of time. This is the Kala Choditat. And the impregnated material energy was manifested first as the total material ingredients. Material ingredients is the five Panchabhutas, five Tanmatras, five senses, and then after that five Karanendriyas, and then mind, intelligence, and ego, and the consciousness. So these are the 24 elements. These are all called material ingredients. Everything takes its own time to fructify, and therefore the word kalachoditat, influenced by the time, is used herein. So this is called amalgamation of the ingredients. We have got in the kitchen, we wanted to prepare some kind of nice dishes. So first of all, we buy all the ingredients. So where does ingredients come from? So this is comes from like a pradhana, and the pradhana avyakta, or it is called avyakta state, unmanifest state. And then from that, in due course of time, Kala Choditat, all material ingredients are manifested. Material ingredients. So, and then it is ready to cook. The cooking process is called the uh, um, amalgamation. So this is Kala Choditat, influenced by time, or to time to fructify. By here cooker, whoever is the cook, he is cooking, but Lord is just influences his energy so that these ingredients will come and interactions takes place. The Mahatattva is the total consciousness because a portion of it is represented in everyone as the intellect. So this is the total consciousness. In another place, that दैवाच्युभ्य धर्मिण्यं स्वस्यं योनः परः पुमान् आदत्ते वीर्यं सासोत महत्तत्वं हिरण्मयम्. Mahatattvam Hiranmayam. So Just like for a matter, what is the conscious, if unless we are all having consciousness, with consciousness we move and do so many other things. This consciousness is the symptom of your soul. The soul has got four subtle symptoms. One is the thinking and willing and feeling, that is yat sankalp vikalpabhyam vartate kama sambhavaha, that is mind. And also intelligence, what to do, how to do. So this is called nishya smritir evacha, that is intelligence. And third one is the ego. So identifying oneself. Karyatvam karanat karya karyatvam karanatvam iti chetasaha santa ghora vimudatvam. Identifying oneself in particular state, it is called the false ego. And the consciousness, it is the it is live symptoms that we see things are happening because of the consciousness. So these are the four that are the symptoms of the soul. So they will be just like going like a Vasudeva, Sankashna, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha in the spiritual world. But in this material world, what we see perceived through our symptoms, Vruttibihi Lakshanam Proktam. Vruttibihi Lakshanam Proktam. Lakshanam is the symptoms. So when the soul is there, these four things are taking place. One is mind, intelligence, ego, and consciousness. These are within our body, we can perceive through the symptoms. Apart, these are the subtle elements, but soul is different from them. So here, consciousness is the Vasudeva. The pure consciousness is called Vasudeva. Yattat Swacham, it is described Swachatvam, Yattat Satvam Swachatvam, Avikaratvam iti Chetasaha. Vasudevakyam Yadahu Vasudevakyam Chittam Tad Mahadatmakam. Chittam Tad Mahadatmakam. The consciousness is the call, the soul of Mahatattva, the pure consciousness. Chittam Tad Mahadatmakam. So Mahatattva is a total consciousness because a portion of it is represented in everyone as the intellect. Of course, it is a bit tricky just to understand. Sometimes we mix up these things. But something what we may understand in a high level, something that is ingredients, they're coming together by the influence of the energy. So this further amalgamation is taking place. And then consciousness is part of it. And the Mahatattva is directly connected with the supreme consciousness of the supreme being. But still, it appears as matter. And the Mahatattva or shadow of pure consciousness is the germinating place of all creation. It is pure goodness with the slight addition of the material mode of passion, and therefore activity is generated from this point. Okay, so this one we can here Maitri Rishi is mentioning from his explanations, but same Maitri Muni will describe in detail later on in the 26th chapter about how the nature has manifested by the energy of the Lord in a step by step, gradually. So that one actually it was described by Kapil Bhagavan in the Sankhya philosophy. This is called Sankhya philosophy. Um, it is Panchabihi Brahma, Chaturbihi Dasbihi Tada, Eta Chaturvimshikam Ganam, Sadhanikam Vibhuhu, the 24 elements. This is how the philosophers or scholars, they calculate the elements, the material elements, and also the consciousness. On top of it is time factor, individual soul, super soul, likewise, three more elements. Time is 25th element, 26 is the individual soul, 27 is the supreme personality of Godhead, who is the controller of everything. Okay, so this is how they get manifested. But here, this is for the generally philosophers. But what we needed to do, we need to understand that somewhere we are being influenced by these three material modes of nature. प्रकृतेः कर्माणि गुणैः कर्माणि सर्वशः अहंकार विमूढात्मा कर्ताहम् इति मन्यते. Because we have got this particular body, this body is acting by the nature, not by the our will. What our will was? Our will was just desires. I have got particular desire. That desire is coming into uh, gradually manifesting in the terms of the body, subtle body, and top of that, the gradually material body. Once we get the material body, that material body acts according to the material nature, three material modes of nature. प्रकृतेः कर्माणि गुणैः कर्माणि सर्वशः. They will make that body to act because we have got a deep desire which we may not understand immediately. That is called kama yesha krodha yesha rajo guna samudbhavaha. In Krishna Bhagavan, Krishna speaks in the Bhagavad Gita that this is which is kama yesha krodha, the deep desire which is covered by different layers and gives like a fire is covered by a smoke, and in the womb baby is covered by the different layers of the womb, something like that he describes. And the mirror, pure mirror, is covered by a dust. Likewise, the soul, it is having all these kind of desires, covered by desires. Because of that, he gets the subtle body, he gets the material body, like that. And then once he gets the material body, he will be under the influence of the material nature. He has to act. If he gets a dog body, right now he is in the human body. Once he gets the dog body, he has to act in capacity of a dog. He just need to bark. Okay, so that is by nature because he cannot change. A prime minister can become a dog. One of the prime minister, if he is acting like a dog capacity, he will take a dog body in some other country and bark in someone's home. So that is what it happens, material nature. But here, first of all, these are ingredient process, how they're getting in contact, and mode of this goodness, and there is a slight addition of the material mode of passion, and also there is also ignorance as well. But pure goodness is where it is called Vasudevasati. Pure goodness is called Vasudeva. That is where one can realize the Supreme Personality of Godhead. सत्वं विशुद्धं वसुदेव सिद्धितं यदेते तत्र पुमान् अपावृतः सत्त्वे च तस्मिन् भगवान् वासुदेवो हिदोक्षजो मे नमसा विधीयते. And hidokshijo me namasa vidhiyate. I offer my obeisances while I keep myself on the Vasudeva sthiti. Likewise, Lord Shiva says to Sati Devi. So this material world means it is the interactions between three material modes of nature. As simple as that. Tejo varim mrudam yada vinimayo yatra trisargo amrusha. So it is appearing like the interactions between when we eat something, put some food into the tummy, there is interactions taking place between the earth, water, and also Jataragni. There is a fire in the tummy also. This is also called Vaishwanara. Vaishwanaro samabhutva प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्. So this is interactions taking place and body develops as long as the soul is present within the body, the life force. As long life force is goes out, again there is interactions. What interactions? By the nature interactions. Nature will absorb all the ingredients back into nature. But soul is different from the body. We are not the material body. Okay, so here this is the preparation for the soul to enter into material bodies, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, how he manifests he sowed the seeds. So the Supreme Lord sowed the seeds of universal manifestation out of his own body. So we are situated in the body of the Lord. In other way, we say we are part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But as long as we cooperate with the desires of the Supreme Lord, then these activities will go smoothly and softly and attain the perfection of human life. And then back to Vaikuntha Loka. And still we work with the desires of the Lord. But that individuality is maintained, but as a part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In aligning, as completely in aligning to the Lord's wishes. Okay, so but here this is all about Mahatattva. So, but it may take some time to digest all this matter. So we simply patiently wait for some time until few more verses goes, and then later on we will come. There is again pictures and charts. We shall go through those pictures as well. How the Mahatattva is manifested and gradually different senses and Panchabhutas and Tanmatras have got formed, and later on, um, from each from the mode of goodness, all the demigods manifest. From the mode of passion, this Kriya Shakti, Prana Shakti, they will get manifested, and later on the intelligence how to utilize this how to utilize these tanmatras, senses, and panchabhutas. So that kind of things would be manifested from the mode of mode of passion, and from the mode of ignorance. So the how the sound, the sound is it is not ordinary sound. It is um, the primary sound. It would be manifested, and then from the sound, uh, the sky, and then the ears manifested, ears, sound, sky. So these three, that is how it comes from the mode of ignorance. And later on, once everything is comes, and then let Brahma, Lord Brahma, he will be sprouting from the navel of Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Okay, so we shall see this one in detail later on, but we simply, it is kind of a to digest the terminology here. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Tato abhavan mahatattvam abhyakta kala choditat vijnanatma atmadehastam vishwam vyanjan tamonudaha. Okay, we shall move to Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today letter to Jadurani, it is a tiny letter. November 4th, 1970, Bombay. Yeah, Garinge Mataji, would you like to read this letter, Mataji? Hare Krishna, Mataji. If Mataji is not available, can you request any unallocated devotees, please?
Shari Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
My dear Jadurani, please accept my blessings. I am pleased to hear that the printing for Volume 1, Canto 2 have been finished, and that more printings for Volume 2 have begun. At least from 50 to 100 printings should appear in each volume, and that will be the perfection of your service for Lord Krishna. In reply to your specific question, there is no ocean of milk. Rather, they are standing on the normal ocean. I am always showing your printing in Krishna book to re, uh, re, repre- respectable Indian gentlemen and ladies, and they are very much impressed that my American disciples have taken to this process with so much love and determination. Hope this meets you in good health. Your ever Elisha, Esi Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Hari Bol Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Can you take your points, Prabhuji?
The 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 takeaway stuck in my when I was reading is that Prabhupada's the books, Prabhupada's books, and all our Parampara books, which Prabhupada has published, is so close to his heart. And he always emphasized that this is the most important way to spread the Krishna consciousness. And the other thing is, Prabhupada has to come to USA to introduce the Krishna consciousness, whereas to the Indians, back to where it start from. But the Indian, as being an Indian, they always follow the Westerns. So Prabhupada has to introduce through the Westerns, but to the Indians. Now their Indians are respecting those foreigners or white body people who are taken the Krishna consciousness. Haribol Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, any other comments, dear devotees, you wanted to add? Okay, so that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. So here Prabhupada's paintings, Prabhupada is mentioning about 50 to 100 paintings should appear in each volume. So here it is Canto 2 have been finished and more paintings for volume 2. So as long as there are more pictures, but we don't have that many pictures nowadays in our books, maybe to reduce the number of pages. So that they can distribute books easily. So maybe possibly that reason. But for each shloka, we could describe, for example, when Krishna is like this, in that particular posture, then we can create one kind of picture. So the arts, the painters, they do it very nicely. So Jadurani Mataji, she's expert painter in that. Okay, so and also it will be very easily understood by everyone. They don't need to have a knowledge of philosophy or something like that. As soon as they see it, and they can easily grasp. Okay, so that is what my takeaway. And Prabhupada is also encouraging to have more pictures and those volumes. And also, yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhu, may I ask one question, please?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhu, here Prabhupada is referring to the ocean of milk rather than the normal ocean. So, can you explain this one a little bit, Prabhu?
Yes, and just coming to that point, Prabhuji. So we do not know what question Mataji has asked. We do not know the context of it, but Prabhupada is answering in this letter. So we don't know. Maybe here, possibly Mataji might have asked about the demigods and the standing at particular place and asking prayers, but we do not know who are standing and why they are standing, for what purpose. That we do not know.
Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
So we have got this is Bhumandala. This Bhumandala, it is like 7 islands and 7 oceans. Our island is called Jambudvipa, which is surrounded by the salt water. And likewise, there are few other dvipas. So one of the dvipa is surrounded by the milk. And this is different living entities live there. So according to their constitutional position and their bodily things, they worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead in a different way. Like here in the Bharata Varsha, we worship Krishna, Rama, and like that. And there are different Varshas as well within here. Kim Purusha Varsha, Bharata Varsha, Ketumala Varsha, Bhadraspa Varsha, something like that. There are 9 Varshas within the Jambudvipa itself. In the 11th Varsha, Lord Shankara, he worships Anantadeva or Sankarshana. So, in other way, Lord Shiva is also expansion of Sankarshana that we can understand. Because Sankarshana that during the annihilation time, so from his mouth, so much of the flames come and then everything will burn to the ashes. Later on, too much of rains will fall. So here Lord Shiva is also Layakaraka. So that's why maybe he is also expansion of the Sankarsana or Anantadeva. Like why he worships Anantadeva. That we can understand from the Srimad Bhagavatam. In the fifth canto, there it is described, vividly described. But coming to here, who is standing, where they are standing, that context of that question, we do not understand what Mataji is asking, but Prabhupada is answering to that specific question. And also there is in the Shweta Dvipa, in the Goloka Vrindavana, there is one Shweta Dvipa, that is a different one, which is not part of this material world. That is Shweta Dvipa, Golokam. That milk portion is different. And again coming to there is another Kshira Sagara where Mahavishnu lies, Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu, along with the goddess of fortune. So that is Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. That ocean is different. So that is described within our universe. So he lives in the Kshirodaka ocean. That only we can understand. But in context to this one, when Brahma and demigods they're praying, they go to the milk ocean and stand on the shore of the milk ocean and they pray. There is one picture also about it. In the Vaikuntha pictures, this is. So this is one of the picture of it. So the demigods stand on the milk ocean and they pray to the Kshirodak Sai Vishnu. This one we could see for the Krishna's appearance. They Brahma along with all the demigods they go and stand in front of the milk ocean. They pray to the Lord, but Lord does not appear in front of them straight away. But he only speaks with the sound. They understand from the sound and they go back. But here we do not know on what context Jatiratni Mataji was asking that question. Maybe there is a particular shloka or something. Yeah. That's all, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Okay. That is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. And from the announcements point of view, so today, Friday evening, we don't have anything from our Sangha. And tomorrow morning, we continue with the Shri Brahma Samhita. Tomorrow evening, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Tomorrow evening, guest speaker is Krishna Keshav Prabhuji. That is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Okay, these are all our regular updates from the Sangha perspective. And the devotees, if you have got any other updates or you wanted to share anything on Krishna consciousness, kindly share. Hare Krishna. Okay, if there are no updates, then we shall conclude and continue with further japa. वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो
Namaha Namaha.
अनंतकोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय.
Jai.
प्रभुपाद की जय.
Jai.
Hare Krishna conscious day everyone. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत
Advaita Gadadhar